Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. So the madness continues, okay? The madness is definitely continuing in Louisiana, y'all. Bogalusa, Louisiana, it's still going down. Now, just when you thought that, things would kind of calm down a little bit, but it's not. When the rapper JayDaYoungan was taken out on July the 27th, y'all, okay? And his father was hit up, which he made it and the son didn't. Now, less than a week ago, y'all. Okay, less than a week ago, August 23rd to be exact, there was a hitting. All right, y'all. It happened shortly after noon in a 1400 block of Main Street. This is what the police is reporting, that there was a drive-by hitting that just occurred. And over 10 rounds, y'all. 10 rounds was fired into a home where a 50-year-old Veronique Allen was in the front room of the home and struck in the head. Okay, y'all? She passed away. Now, mind you, everybody's saying this is still coming from some kind of retaliation mess. Now, I don't know what JayDaYoungan was into. I don't know what his friends was into, but it must have been something serious, y'all. Because they done came for him and his daddy. And now, this person right here, she's the mother of one of his associates. Okay, y'all? 50-year-old mother. She's a hairstylist. And she's very popular in Bogalusa, y'all. She got grandkids and kids and everything. Big family. So, y'all can just imagine this is going to be hard on the family. Okay? This is another case of your kids getting into some mess out in the streets and bringing it home. Bringing it home and everybody else suffering for it. Now, allegedly, she was not the intended target, y'all. But when you're hitting into a house with that many rounds, everybody's in that house is the target, if you ask me. Because you're not seeing who you hitting at. And I'm not trying to be heartless or anything like that, but when JayDaYoungan and his father was sitting on the porch or whatever in front of the house, they knew who they were after, okay? But when you hit inside of a home that many rounds and you don't know if kids or whatever's in the front room, whatever, then everybody is the target. They like to put this report out, oh, they're not the intended target, but when you're doing stuff like that, everybody's in the house is the target, y'all. Because you're not seeing the person that you're after. Now, allegedly, this person that they were after was her son. And he was in a video previously with JayDaYoungan. So they're friends. They're associates. What did they do, y'all? What in the world did JayDaYoungan do, and what did they get themselves into? Because it's still retaliations going back and forth right now with this whole thing. They showing out in Bogalusa, y'all, okay? And this don't make no sense because y'all taking out each other. Now, they're saying that the mayor is calling for peace right now. Because y'all know these mayors, they don't know what to do. They just happy it ain't going on in their neighborhood. They said she was sitting in the house getting her hair done. And all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. Okay? This is sad, y'all. On so many levels. And I talk about this all the time. Why is it always the guys that's out here running in the streets involved in these street associations. They're always going back and forth with different street associations. Okay, y'all? And when they come back and forth for the retaliation, it's the people that surround them, like the family members and other people that probably know them or grew up with them and they ain't even a part of this mess. These are the ones that gets hit up. That's why I say it's so important, y'all, for y'all to know who y'all dealing with. I've noticed a lot of people, they it's so many stories I've heard about this, that people go to college and then, they done left the hood for a little while, go to college, come back. And the people that they went to grammar school with and stuff like that, and, possibly high school, they see them on the streets and stop and say, hi, what's up? I ain't seen you since school, blah, blah, blah. Just an innocent little conversation. But one person is in the streets and the other one is not. They are going on with their career and, trying to make it out of the hood, back going to college and stuff like this. And a lot of time, 9 times out of 10, when somebody pulls up, who get hit up? That person that just stopped by to say what's up. That's the person that gets hit up. And the person that's out here running the streets, these are the ones that's still out here running the streets. Okay, y'all? And it's always the innocent bystander. Always. Every time. I've heard story after story after story after story. That's why it's so important. If you know somebody that's not doing nothing with themselves, you know them to be a known person that's always getting into mess and this and that, sometimes it's better to go the other way and not even, be bothered with them, y'all. Okay? If you have to want to try to talk some sense and make a phone call to them on the phone. And stop being out here just putting yourself in danger by even just standing next to somebody that's always into some stuff. Always out trying to take something from somebody. Always out selling, street pharmacy stuff. Always out, with street associates all the time. Get away from that mess. You have to distance yourself from people like this. Because if you don't, the things that they do will fall back on you just from you standing there talking to them for a few minutes. One of their enemies could ride past and see you out there with them and think you a part of their little street association and see you at a later date by yourself and think that you're a part of that mess too, and here you go. So y'all be careful of who you hanging around and what you're doing out here in these streets. Be careful of it, y'all. Because it's very important to know these things. That's why I was talking about that doctor that got hit up after Mo 3 was hit up. Even people like that, that's out here, socializing with street associates and mingling and tingling with, rappers that stay in mess all the time. It might not be a good idea to, be going to their doctor's office. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Because any two times somebody can run up in there and it could be a retaliation. So you have to do your homework on people, y'all. You have to do a little homework on people as you possibly can to find out what they're into and what they're doing, and do you want to be around this type of mess. Okay? It's so important. If you got a best friend, and if you got friends, if you got family members and their kids is out, doing all kind of stuff, and them to be this type of people that the mama, she did all she could for them, but the sons or the daughters are still running the streets out here getting in trouble, and then they want to invite you over to play some cards or this and that and that and this. Stay away from it. Because you never know when somebody's going to come through and do something. And who wants to be in the middle of somebody else's mess when you trying to live your life the right way and not be into this mess? So y'all just, you have to be careful. You really do. You have to be careful. If you have a child that's out here in the street association that could possibly be out here taking lives and stuff like that, you have to move different too, because your kids is out here wilding out. You have to be careful. You really do. And not saying that she could have avoided this, but you know what your kids are into. You know what they're doing. A lot of them know what their kids are doing. And they kind of just turn their head and just, ignore the fact that, if your kids are a target, then you could be a target too. You have to, be careful out here, y'all. Really be careful. This one right here is a sad one. So, rest in peace to this woman. And y'all say a prayer for her family because they're hurting right now. They are hurting too. And the son, he's still a target. He's still a target because they got the mother. They didn't get him. So he's still a target. So, the rest of the family, be careful. Keep your eyes open for stuff like this because, you never know. You really never know what somebody else's mess is going to bring to you. Okay? Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Peace.